follow-up discussion on statistics. When you say statistics, there are two tools are coming up. One is DATAtab and one is Minitab. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a control chart, right? IMR chart, individual moving range chart, and we can compare the results between the DATAtab and Minitab. And also we'll try to interpret what that control chart result and how to interpret that also we're going to do. Very first video on control chart from DATAtab. So this is the metric we are going to take. So heat flux, and it has 29 values. So once it has been given, so what I'm doing is the same data. In the past video we talked about multi-regression. We use the same data, and now what I'm doing it, I'm just doing it only one variable, that is called heat flux, and I would like to do it how the values are being there, and using the control chart we can do it. Let's go ahead and do it. So what I will do, I will just select the chart called control chart. So you have a control chart here. So there is a chart and you have a statistical process control, and have a click on that, and you have it's a continuous data. Of course it's a continuous data, and we are interested in only one value called heat flux. Okay, heat flux value it has given between the value, the lower control limit is 203 all the way to 296, and the average value is 249. This is I, individual moving rate. The first value, for example, 271.8. So 271 point. The last value, for example, 263.8. You will find the same value here, right? 263.9. And this is the reference, data reference, 27th value. Okay. So the rule number 1 and 3 is failing. Okay. And this is what it says. So outlier we have are greater than 2 sigma. Right? And then what, this is only I chart. Then you have IMR chart. When you say IMR chart, first is individual moving range chart. Individual moving range chart. Individual chart is same like how we have seen now. The same value we have, and then range chart. Range is between the difference between these two. For example, the first value, if you look at from here, 264 and 271 minus 264 is almost 8, right? 8.8. You will find the same thing here, right? It's almost 8. And then you have a 17 is the range difference, moving range difference, and also it gives that how many points are away from 3 standard deviation and how many are increasing or decreasing trend. It also gives along with the interpretation. What I'm going to do it is that I'm going to take Minitab now. Okay, and in the Minitab we have seen the same example using multi-regression. We are going to do now control chart. So go to stat and go to control chart, and you have a variable chart individual IMR chart. In AMR chart we are interested only in C3. I will go and click. So what I'm also going to do is that I'm going to select all 8 interpretation rules. Okay, okay. So let's compare the value. So 249.6, how much we have got here? 249.6, exactly the same value. 296.3, 296.3, exactly 203, 203, right? Exactly the same value you have. And let's say the range is 17, 17.5, exactly the same. And then we know that rule number 1 is failing, so it is Minitab also detected exactly the same thing. If you compare both the screen, you will get the same value as well, right? Let me also take this screen, and let's compare these two. Exactly the same value between Minitab and DATAtab. So I hope you find it useful. Please do like, share, subscribe, and if you have wonderful day.